Okay, so last episode, what did we do? We made this whole shot here, which was the cap ready shot. Next up, we make the boss ready shot. So we go into it, we have like the villain in his position, so the camera in this one, there we go, just over here. Or something like that, you know? Wherever the chair is, because it's going to be zoomed in. So I'm just going to grab everyone. And then we're just going to... So yeah, we're going to grab everyone from the last shot. The shield. We're going to even have the turning and the shield pulling back in this one as well. Just to make it look like it's just in a different location. Also, I want to show you something as well. It's just a little hint, or a little Easter egg, I guess, to my... I don't have the cap. To my little Five Nights at Freddy's series. If you look, it's not the chair. Well, it is the chair, but it's not a chair that we've used in it, but it's who's on it. That's it, it's supposed to be Fredbear. So the camera's gonna go around here, you know. Let me just add the camera. And then, because in this one we're gonna make them ready up to the fight, you know. And then in the next one we'll actually have them duking it out and stuff like that. So, let me make sure it's... That's roughly it, because then after he's done, because he's gonna turn and then the shield's gonna get him. I might find a way to like black out Cap here so that you can't see him, and as soon as the shield hits, he's gonna look up and he's gonna be ready to fight. So yeah, that's it. We're not gonna black him out, we're gonna make him look down. And then he's going to look up when he has the shield. And his turn. So, we go out of camera now. Go over to Cap. Because it all starts right here. So we're going to grab his head. We're going to go in here. We're going to go here. That's a bit low. There we go. Yeah, so when he turns, that's when I want to raise his head. So, it's right there.
Some additional dog pics.
There we go. There we go. Perfect. Maybe not. Okay, that should be good, right? Oh, I'm not on his neck, I'm just on his head. So maybe it should be there. Then we'll grab his neck. Obviously, you already know his face and that. Oh, I got an idea. Instead of having him like move up together, we're gonna make his head come up separately. So it's gonna come up. So let's see how many. It's one. So it's this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's roughly 5. Oh, I've lost it. 1. We'll count this as 1. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's just as soon as that hits. And it's 1, 2. Boom. So now, maybe we should have it up, then he moves it down and then moves. I don't know. Maybe, oh, no, we'll just keep his head down. Grabs the shield. Turns, head up. Nice. And then this guy's gonna turn around here. So he's gonna hear the shield comes out of the wall here. So we wanna grab him by going This is literally it for him. He's just hearing a noise and then he's turning around. So roughly as soon as the shield hits his arm. There we go. That's roughly when we want him to be fully turned. Looking at Cap. Notice how he does this with his body. It's because I've selected his whole body, which was wrong. We don't want that. We just want that bit. Delete that. Go into here. Go into body. Go into root transform. You could literally use any, to be honest, but root transform is, as long as it's in body, that's how you turn them. If it's in body, you can turn them. Shield's turning, shield has smacked on his arm right there. He's now gonna turn around. And now look, he's not even looking at Cap. So we want to turn him again to look at Cap. Obviously we haven't moved any leg parts or anything. Literally we've just turned him, so it's just, I might make this a little bit longer, hold on. So if we pull this out to there. I want it just before Cap turns. So that there. There we go, that's good, that's good. Obviously it ain't the best, obviously. It's just a rushed project, but it will lead into bigger things, which is more exciting. If it leads into bigger things, it means I can work on the other things more than this one. The first one, you know, I'm not good at really making starter stories, but second-hand stories I can start making them. So that's really it for that. It's just setting them up for a fight. So now we're going to want Cap to get into a stance where he's ready to fight. So at the minute he's just holding a shield out in front of his hand. So now if you go on, like, I don't know, we'll go on here for a minute. Captain America fight stance. Right, so this is one of them. We're not going to have this one, obviously. This is the one we're going to go for. So we'll have his leg. So we'll have his body slightly turned. Or, because we're not having him run yet. Also, we could use this as like a little reference for him running. If you look at how Chris Evans' Steve Rogers runs. He goes toe, leg straight up. Okay, this actually could help me with the running. And if I went with like Sam Wilson or Anthony Mackie's Falcon, his leg comes out and straight down. And then you have Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye. They're all running differently, basically. So I could use that. Because if you notice, Bucky, what's the actor's name? I'm forgetting all the actors' names at the minute. Got Paul Rudd. Why am I forgetting? Someone tell me, because I completely forgot. Sebastian Stan, that's it. Sebastian Stan, yeah, because his leg comes out, so it goes down, but out. I mean in. It comes in. It comes into his body. Then then the lower part of his leg comes out. So the upper thigh comes in and then goes out. Steve kind of does that, except this part, it also comes like in with it. This is one of the stance, but we're not going to use that one. We could use that one, but we have his shield in his hand. Could use that one, but if you notice, all the Captain Americas have been using the shield in this arm, and I've obviously put it in this arm. See, look, all of the stances are in this arm. So we've obviously got to flip all the stances. There we go, there's one. We could do that, but why would I have him like that now? This is just to make the video a little bit longer so you guys ain't getting bored. See, I could do like a Spider-Man type pose, but then it'd make no sense because he's doing nothing for Spider-Man. I think this is the pose we might go for. So we'll turn him a little bit. No, because I want him to be like he's ready for a fight. This guy just looks like he's just standing there. We'll go this one. So I'm going to grab that and drive it off to the other screen so I know what it looks like. Now. So, that will be roughly after he gets the shield now. So he's had the shield, he's turned. And now he's gonna turn this way. Okay. And then his upper part of the body, it's all gonna turn at the same time. Right. That goes there. Will turn back, but it will like go over this way a little bit, and then you'll grab this part of him, turn that back a bit, or do we turn it a little bit more this way? Yeah, we turn it a little bit more this way. See, now this is fist arm, so this arm is going to go here. He's going to finish turning there. Now, I'm looking at it. This arm comes out, back a bit, and then this part of his arm comes out. Like that. Obviously we are going to do the legs and that after, but we have to get it like this first. So next up is this arm. So we're going to look at it very quickly. So it kind of like comes out as like a straight. It's very hard to see because the shields are there. So I'm going to try and make it seem like he's holding the shield. Yeah, that's so his arm I'm assuming because of where the shield is placed. I'm trying to see like how the shield's placed. His arm kind of like comes down. This is a very weird arm for some reason. I don't know why it does that. Because that's supposed... I don't know, that's... Oh, is that why? Is it weird only when I pull it down? I mean, you won't really see it. Actually, you will kind of see it because of where the camera... Hold on, where's the camera angle? No, you won't see it. Obviously, then we will do the shield after. But we want to position cap first. So then you want to go M here. This is one of the weirder parts. So you want to turn the leg that. Now we're just positioning the cap. That leg comes out a bit. Hold on. Was that? Okay, that was done like that. Okay, cool. Just making sure that I did do that right. It's gonna look weird making the movement for it, but yeah, he's gonna have to come down a bit as well. Obviously, on this cap here, on the one that I'm looking at on the other screen, his leg comes out a little bit more, and this goes in more. And then this foot, right here, it turns to still face forward. So it's kind of like out, but not as much as it would have been. Now, this one, I've actually never done a pose like this before, so it's the first time I'm doing this pose. Which I probably should have practiced it a little bit before making it. His leg kind of goes out like that, but then it also comes out like that. This, you want to pull them all back. And it kind of like does this, but then comes back in. And then, this looks so weird. I want to grab his foot. And then make the ankle just go like that. That looks so weird. And then we're going to have him just facing that guy. I might need to turn him a little bit more like this way, to be honest. Alright, and now we gotta do his head bit. So this will be his neck. it's more of like a neck down type of situation. Also, I've got to make sure he's straight, because else he'd be moving like a bunch here. Right, and then we're going head. Oh, wait, when does all his positions start moving? Wait, they move here? Oh yeah, because his head's gonna move here. Oh, that's not good. Maybe we should just move him like this now. I'll just see where he is very quickly. Right, so he's gonna be looking right there. It looks so bad. Yeah, because he just moves it straight over into the position they should be in. Next up, we actually need to go back in cap. That sounds weird, but because he's got to turn now, he needs to go onto the ground again because his legs are not on the ground. Also, that leg needs to be out a little bit, like not out, but his feet need to be level on the ground now. So we go in here. Bring that foot up a bit. Nice. And then this one needs to like, it's great of how it is, but it just needs to actually be on the, there we go. Now we have a good position. Now he's set for a fight. Obviously, I have no idea how to animate him into fighting from this stance, but we'll see. This is just a stance, and then we'll have him back to standing in normal position. Or no, because now it's going to go into a run. Now he's just going to go into a run after this. Obviously, I could have used this one, which probably would have been better, but I was using this one. Now, this one, I feel he's more of a... He's in a fighting position here, because it actually helps you see, because look, the arm actually goes down here, and I'm assuming his arm's going across there. So now we've got to grab the shield. Now we need to go into shield. So you need to go into shield, go into its body. Now you can... Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. You want to go into the proto shield one. Go into body, go into any of them, but I like going into unknown and then going into pack. So basically what you need to do here is, I probably should have connected it to the hand, but you have to make sure that it looks like it's moving with the hand. Also, just make sure all these are straight. You know, anything weird would make it look a bit off. Turn the shield around a bit. Bring it down a little bit more. Bring it out a little bit more so it doesn't look like it's trying to actually touch him. I want to turn it a bit more. You know, I want to make it at least look like it's supposed to be there. Right down a little. So now we will watch this. Actually, let me go and cap. So this is all of them together. That should now fix everything, I hope. Here we go. This is the scene. So this is Cap getting into his fighting position. So he's pulled over the shield. We probably should have got him in the stance first, but there you go. He's in his stance. He's ready to fight. And this boss guy, he's just been in the stance the whole time, so we don't really need to do anything with him. Now, next, or tomorrow, or whenever you're seeing this, the next shot is going to be the fight. So it's going to be Cap is going to run at him and use the shield to cut off the arm instantly, so he couldn't shoot him. He was about to, but he couldn't, so he's going to cut the arm off. We're not going to see the arm fall or anything, because I don't know how to do that, to be honest. I might just find like the bumblebee gun and just drop that on the floor, and then that'll be the gun, because we'll just make it like his blood is yellow or something now. And then he's got the arm cut off, and then it's going to lead into Cap then using the shield to smack him up a bit, and then he's going to use his claw and he's going to cut the shield. So I want to try and do like scratches on the shield if I can. If not, Cap will just demolish him, and then when I can like make my own shield, I'll make like little versions of this to have bullet holes in it, to have scratches on it, None of the models are mine, by the way. Just wanted to point that out now. I don't know why it's so late, but yeah. Obviously, this guy's dead, so what we might do, we'll probably keep him there, to be honest. But let's watch the whole thing. What does the whole thing look like? Also, this whole shot would have gone on a little bit too long. So if we pull it back here, how does it look all together? Because now we've got one more shot to make, which is the big shot. So they're flying in, they're getting ready to go and save their troops. I feel they would have been a nightmare to just have all of these guys in. Also, if you notice, these guys ain't walking yet. I haven't done that yet. They're just moving. He's used his hand to open up the thing. There's his gun on the wall right there. It's just leaning up against the wall, so it's all ready for him to enter. He gets punched in the face. I feel that's a bit of a long scene. He's got the gun. They're talking it out. He says go to hell. He gets shot. Cap's coming in. He was a bit late, so obviously that's going to be on Cap's mind for a very long time, and I'm going to reference that quite a lot in upcoming things. It's like, I failed this guy, this is what I need to start, getting used to. I failed him. Cap's now pulling the shield back. He's getting in the stance, kind of. He's done it again, and this time he's actually gone into the Cap stance, and there's the failure part, which is where he's going to realise that he's failed, and he's going to need to do something. So, which is why I might actually do this after. I might do the first Avenger holding the shield down while looking at him as the final scene. So, after this scene, it'll be Cap standing there holding his shield, looking down. I would definitely have the mask off, or helmet, or cowl. I'm pretty sure it's called a cowl. Yeah, that'll come off, and then he'd stand there with it off. But obviously, it's not my model. I didn't make it, and he didn't, or she didn't, put that into it where they can take the cowl off, because obviously we haven't seen him with the cowl off in Fortnite, so yeah. And then that's that. But there'll be a huge fight scene, and I do believe I will keep it in now, because I actually really liked making this bit more than I made it before. Like, before's one just wasn't as good. Like, this just feels good. I've definitely changed it a lot. I just love how he just goes into the stance ready. I feel that he goes into it a bit quick, but the reason why it's all got to go at the same time is because if he was to do one different to the other, like if he was to move down and then the legs move out after, it would not look good, which is why he does it all at the same time, because then it actually looks like he's actually moving into that position. And obviously there the feet go into the floor a bit, and obviously you can change it up a bit if you want to make it perfect, but I just feel it's really good. And then there's the dealing with your own failure part. Yes. You couldn't deal with your own failure. Also, I want to make this scene. I want to recreate this. But obviously I can't, because one, we don't have the Avengers Tower. Two, I don't have a Cap who has this and this. And they have, not the suit, I don't mind the suit, just the cowl on and off. I could use two different versions of it, but I just feel this would have just been better, something like that. So yeah. That's that. That's the big leading up to the big fight scene. So next we're gonna have, like, I'm not a huge fan of this part where he pulls the shield in, then it spins a bit, and then that's my favourite part where he just goes into the stance ready for it. Also, what I might do, or I'm always changing this type of stuff around and that, because I just feel certain things need to be changed. I'm also, you have to click these to edit them. So we got to go in this one now. I'm going to go in here. What I want to try and do is pull this arm out a little bit more. Pull it up a little bit more. There we go. I don't know, I want it sometimes you got to mess around with the angling and stuff like that, because sometimes you want it at a specific angle and stuff. Like if I look back at the stance, does he have the shield in front of his face? No, he has it off to the side. So why is it... There you go, see? And it just goes off. Maybe I could make it... Hold on. Maybe, I got an idea. I want to... Sorry, I'm just going through a bunch of things to see if I want this different. Let me just see. Right. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it here. I want to know if I can make his shield like come out. So when we have him running, he can run with the shield out, and then he can jump up, smack the arm down, and then the arm just comes off because of the sharpness of the vibranium. Obviously, this doesn't look sharp, but because it's sharp, we'll pretend it's sharp. Because it's sharp, he'll smack the arm down, and where the speed and the strength has come in, it's just chopped off the arm. But yeah, we're gonna try this. So we're gonna go into the shield. We're gonna go into the unknown pack part. Then we're gonna turn it. Now I don't know how well this is gonna go. Perfect. Bring it out a bit. Pull it down like that. So yeah. Maybe give it a little bit more about that. Yeah. But now it's not like, oh, you can do that. Does that foot work now? Yeah, it does. So that means I can keep it like that. It's not like that. It's like, does the shield go through his arm or something when he does the move? Which it doesn't. It actually goes really, really well. That actually looks really cool. So now Cap's going to run. And he's going to smack the arm. Arm's going to come off. Maybe we'll have a little joke like, oh, sorry about that. And then he's going to get really angry. But I don't know, we might actually make it really serious where they just fight. Where he's just gonna get really annoyed anyways. And he's gonna try and make Cap look like that. Except he can't now, because he's gonna have to pull him apart. But yeah, that's that. That's episode 2. That is positioning the beast, we'll call it. So episode 1 is position for fight. Position character 1 for fight. Position the beast for fight. So positioning the good guy, positioning the bad guy. I know we didn't position him much, but he's really already in position because he... Oh no, wait, we forgot to move his head down that. Hold on, we'll do it now. Because obviously look at him, he ain't really looking at Cap. When does he turn? Okay. Hay fever. Alright, so he's going to turn his head. And he's going to look down. I want him to make sure he's not. There we go. To make him look small. There we go. I know it's not the greatest thing ever, because look, it looks hideous, but yeah. Can his mouth move? Oh, it can't. I don't think it can, actually. Let me see. No, that's his shoulder. Control Z to change things. Also, we want to set up the camera very quickly. I love the camera, but it's probably doing the worst thing ever. So we want to put it in a specific position of where it's looking at the 2. Because obviously we want to have a position where it's... Okay, I got an idea. I got a big idea. So what if we have it starting here? It's just looking at this guy first. So this whole shot is looking at this guy. And then as soon as he starts to turn, we turn. We zoom in and start looking at Cap. And then Cap goes into his magical stance. So before he starts going into the stance, because we want to zoom out ready for the stance. So this is it, right? Have you noticed how it just goes blah, blah, blah? It's because none of this is straight. Which I guess is actually a good thing with cameras, you know, you don't really want them just sitting still. You want them always moving because it's a camera. Because whenever I watch a film, I've always noticed that the camera is always moving. It's never in one position. Unless if it's zooming on a character who's talking. Whenever a big scene's going down, the camera is always moving at some point. But yeah, that's that.